Hello, welcome back to the Ironman WoW challenge with me, Sheppo on a goat. Right, we finished off Red Ridge Mountains in the last episode, and we were instructed to come to Stranglethorn Vale, which I've not completed since the Cataclysm has changed all of this up. So I'm not sure what's going to be different here. I think probably quite a lot, but we'll see. Okay, so we're at the rebel camp right up in the north of northern Stranglethorn, because they've split it into two different zones now. And Stranglethorn goes from 25 to 35, so I think we're going to be here a little while, because I'm only just 25 now.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so we've got Brother Nimitz. Oh, actually, let's hand in our breadcrumb quest first to Lieutenant Doran.
King's honor, friend.
Welcome to our camp, Hunter, such as it is. It's been here a while. You would have thought this camp has actually been here since the start of Vanilla, pretty much.
Light bless you.
We are soldiers of Stormwind and rebels from Curzon's compound, a large outpost that you'll find just southeast of here. We were under command of Colonel Curzon until he and those close to him started to descend into madness. We rebelled, set up camp here, and stood against Curzon. Now, my sources are telling me Curzon has disappeared. I trust my source, but it would help to hear it from a third party. Please, head into the compound and find some documentation of his fate. Okay, well it's nice,
Go with honor,
I guess, that it has been documented.
How are you?
Brother Nimitz. I have a feeling that Curzon's medicine men are distributing more than just medicine. Curzon needs some way to quelch insubordination, and an elixir under the guise of medicine would be the perfect way to do that. We need those remedies for research. Search the Curzon compound to the southeast. His medicine men and jungle fighters should carry the remedies on their bodies. And we need 7 of those. And there's another quest here from Corporal Caleb, but we're not high enough level for that yet. Okay. So since the last recording, I've gone out and bought myself a new monitor. I haven't gone for 4K. I've gone for QHD, which is like an intermediary between 1080p and 4K. Right, so you'll notice things. If you've got a decent enough display, you'll notice there's another option for quality in there now, 1440p. Also, I've not got a new graphics card, so I'm really kind of pushing my system as much as it'll go, I think. I think we used to get a quest anyway to kill loads of animals, and maybe that's the quest that we oops, not that button. I think that's maybe the quest up there that we couldn't get. Let's see if we can track hidden to make it a little bit easier, because I don't want to keep running into mobs like that. There's 2 of them. 3 of them. Wow. I very nearly died then. So I'm not actually going to go any further. Because I don't have any food. Oh, I do have a bit of food. Jesus. Actually, I've not really got any decent food. So I am going to go back and get some decent food. That was pretty close, I'm not going to lie. Let's browse goods. Can we get some... How much health do we have? 1,000, so... let's just get a load of that. Should keep us going. I have no idea where we are. Right, we're back in. We're back here. Let's see if any of our auctions sold. Doesn't look like. Wow. Some of it did. So we got some gold. We got a lot more gold than we used to have. And let's. That's ridiculous. I have that mount on this challenge. So let's go and fly back down to Stranglethorn. Right. It's not going well today, I'll be honest with you. We've almost died. We've got interface problems. And I've just been recording and had my microphone muted. So, what I was saying here is this doesn't appear to have changed a lot. These quests are as I remember them. It might change a little bit further on. That being said, it used to be pretty tricky, and that was when I had gear and talents and things. It's an area I think I'm going to just proceed slowly with. Oh, I heard there we go, look, there's a dude. Track hidden work. Stunned? No, mate, don't pull more. Not good. I think we can handle 2 though. One thing to point out, I don't remember getting it or maybe I didn't point it out in a video, but we got Exhilaration, which is a 30% instant heal and a 100% heal on our pet, if I remember correctly. Or maybe that was with a talent. But anyway, it's still very useful in a kind of oh shit moment. So that'll be something I hope. Hopefully, we're not going to have to rely on too much, but we might do. So we're just going to take it pretty slowly around here, to at least until we've dinged another level. I guess it is important to point out we've not had any armour or weapon upgrades in a pretty long time. So our DPS is, I know in previous episodes I've said it was too easy as a challenge. Well, I guess it's nice to have something be a little bit more difficult. These guys there. From what I remember, it was possible to open those cages, but the key was like on a crazy low chance to drop. So we only need one of these jungle remedies. There we go. And thankfully we don't have to go all the way back. Cool. Right, quest discovered, just hatched. Whilst looking through this soldier's possessions, you look down to see a newborn raptor hatchling looking back up at you. Was it following this Curzon militiaman the whole time? You can see it studying you, learning your features and following your movements. The lash-tail hatchling has formed a bond with you. Perhaps someone back at the rebel camp will know what to do with a raptor hatchling. Bring the lash-tail hatchling to Corporal Sethman at the rebel camp in northern Stranglethorn. Okay, so we do have to go back. Use summons your lash-tail hatchling, can only be used. Okay. Is this similar to the quest we used to get in Ungaro, where we could... I think we used to get a mount. We trained a little pet up and... no idea, this quest's new on me. So about we've got 3 quests to hand in. We avoided those panthers by coming across this way last time, so hopefully that's still the same.
Good day to you.
I'm a little bit of an alchemist in my spare time, you know. Well done, Iron-Sheps. Let's see what they've got in this elixir of theirs. Brother Nemitz analyzes the samples you've given him. This is just basilisk blood. No, it's mostly basilisk blood. They've added something to it, though. I need a control sample to perform a proper comparison. They most likely obtain the blood from the crystal-spined basilisks found to the east of their compound. Bring me back some pure samples, and I'll have this elixir found out.
Safe travels. Greetings.
Just hatched. Yes, the little one seems to have taken a liking to you. You're lucky. At this age, the raptors are calm, peaceful, and easily trained. Keep her, Iron-Sheps. She may come in handy. In fact, it looks like your young raptor is hungry. If you're looking to keep her, why don't you find something for her to eat? The lashtail often attack the basilisks of Stranglethorn, which can be found to the east, beyond Curzon's compound. She probably isn't strong enough to hunt on her own yet, but I'm sure she will eat freshly killed basilisk meat. Okay. Kill crystal spine basilisks in the northern Stranglethorn and let your lashtail raptor eat 40 bites of their meat.
For the Alliance. Greetings.
And the fate of Curzon. They killed him? We didn't actually read those notes, did we? We can read them. Curzon officer's dossier, do not disseminate. Leads the commandos and jungle fighters responsible for maintaining the compound's militia and protecting the compound resources from rebel attacks. Chief Garlus leads the medicine men and head shrinkers responsible for medical corps and maintaining peace with nearby blood scalps and skull splitters. Chief Miranda leads the Curzon Shadow Ops responsible for maintaining Bluestone cache and for further research into its issues. And Chief Esquivel, interim chief at the death of Colonel Curzon, responsible for overseeing all operations. This is quite interesting. I don't remember reading any of this stuff back in the day. Curzon prison records do not disseminate. Berin Burncore, crimes, disobedience, disorderly conduct. 50 years. Ermine Junis, crimes, punishment especially ordered by Colonel Curzon. Osborne Obnocticus, madness, incarcerated for 130 years. I'll probably die before then. Buxton Herod, consorting with rebels. Conrad Curzon, weakness, flung from the tower. Wow.
Need help?
Okay. They killed him, and all this time I thought he had them underneath an iron boot heel. Curzon's death is a relief, but what's more interesting and perhaps more immediate is the sign of some potential allies within the compound. I don't care what it says on the prison record, I know exactly why those 3 were locked up. Refusal to follow orders. They must have been spared from the madness, much like my fellow rebels here, and incarcerated for speaking up. Find the Iron-Sheps, find them, and send them back here.
For the Alliance.
I'm not looking forward to that quest. I think they might be in that cave. And, again, thinking back to vanilla, I died a lot in that cave.